All right, folks, you know how exciting it gets here at the Chameleon Academy? Well, I have a fecal sample from one of my Shamrock Chameleons, the Kaluma O'Shaughnessy, and I am going to be doing both a smear and a fecal float test, and I'm going to bring you along with me. And this is being done in real time, so I don't know what we're going to find. Let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and give a commentary while we go through this. This is obviously the direct smear, and I start off by just looking at a high level. And what I'm looking for here are the nematode eggs. Maybe I can see some coccidia. I'll at least see a little bit of round things. I should see the flagellated protozoa at a higher magnification, but it's a good idea to get a lay of the land just at this high level. Now, let's see. We'll have to... Oh, we see some movement. Look at that. I see some movement there. So I know we've got some stuff. Now, you see that flow? There are actually rivers on the microscopic level when you put on the saline solution. So just because it's flowing in the river doesn't mean it's alive. But when you start seeing them go against the tide or side to side, then you know you got some things living. And yeah, we got some things going on here. And it's difficult to know which protozoa they are or what they really are. So this is an inexact assessment. Now, when we see round things, that immediately gets me concerned about coccidia. These don't have the internal structures that let me confirm that these are coccidia. I know there's certain other parasites that can look like this, but just the fact that I'm getting all these little round things, it puts me on high alert, and I am going to want to get a professional vet to look at this to confirm whether that's a problem or not. And look at the, oh my goodness, what the heck? Oh God, we got a party going on in there. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about this. All right, for the fecal float, I'm going to do basically the same thing. I'm going to start off at a high level, and I'm going to scan the area. I don't have to be at a very high magnification because I know I'm going to be seeing the telltale signs of the nematode eggs. Pinworms are kind of like a boomerang shape. Hookworms have a pill-type shape. Usually when you want to do a focus, you got to focus through all the layers of what's on the slide. But in this case, I'm looking for the shapes. So I don't have to focus on each and every shadow. I'm just looking for the shapes of the shadows, and then I'll just zoom in on things that match what I'm looking for. Now for coccidia, I do have to zoom in because they're going to be smaller than the nematode eggs. On this fecal float, I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to give my assessment, so if you want to think more about it, go ahead, hit pause. But I think it's obvious in that smear I had wall-to-wall flagellated protozoa, so a dose of flagell is definitely in order. Now there were some round things that could have been Coccidia oocyst, the Isospora, but the thing is I didn't see anything in the float, and I would have expected to see nematode eggs or Coccidia in the float. I'm glad we didn't see any nematodes because this chameleon's already had some panicure, and so that's good news. Now as for whether it's got Coccidia or not, I'm going to have to get a professional fecal done. The veterinary office has some high-end centrifuges, and so they're going to do a much better job. I'm very interested in your assessment, so please put it in the comments. Thank you very much for joining me for this case study, and I'll bring you along for the next one.